Hello, welcome back. I made a new post yesterday on the newsletter, and in this post, I just wanted to walk you through the post and the backstory behind it. Last week, I published a post introducing SAM as a personal quantitative research and engineering platform that I'm developing to apply the machine learning knowledge and the quantitative finance knowledge discussed in this newsletter into a realistic platform that I or someone else could use to learn both of these fields. So the idea of creating this platform has been on my mind for quite some time because I like Perplexity Finance quite a lot. I don't use it, but I like that it exists and I wanted to use it. So what I wanted to do was to develop a platform that could do comprehensive data analysis, modeling, simulations, and everything. And it would integrate with Perplexity Finance to do broad market analysis, which is possible now because of the LLMs. And yeah, that's why I wanted to do this. And last week, I felt that was a good time to start doing it. So I made it work. I made uh, I built simple capabilities within SAM to produce a daily report about the risk regime, the ETF ranking, and it could produce that within a few minutes. And in principle, it could do it every day. And that was a good starting point. After that, I went back into the posts that I published before in my newsletter to integrate them into SAM. I started with volatility regime forecasting, but when I did it, I couldn't do it in a manner that I wanted to. With this, I mean that I, I I couldn't do it. I couldn't integrate volatility regime forecasting in a way that it could be useful in everyday life, and I couldn't do it in a manner that I could iteratively build upon. So then I felt that I was lacking domain knowledge. Like I didn't really know what to do to give it the right direction. So after that, I kept thinking about it for a little, and I kept looking for resources, and I came across this book, Machine Learning for Trading, through a post made by Stefan Jansen on Substack. So this is the third edition of the book, and I looked it up. This is the first time I saw this last weekend, and I liked it quite a lot because I have been looking for this kind of a structured resource that I could use to learn machine learning as well as quantitative finance. And I have been looking for coding resources as well to have examples that I could use to build upon them. I found everything in this book. To introduce you to it, it comes with 27 chapters, starts with data and strategy setup, goes on to feature engineering, ML pipelines, backtest execution, and it also talks about reinforcement learning, RAG, and agents, which are quite relevant to the AI landscape nowadays. The part that I liked the most in this book was this set of six libraries that are available on GitHub with MIT license. The idea is that anyone who has to build this kind of a platform has to do these kind of things anyway. So it in these kind of scenarios, it's always useful to use libraries that exist before because someone has thought about them really well. And if I were to implement all of this thing on my own, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, and I'm very likely to just not get them right after a very long time. So then I thought that, okay, I should build SAM in such a way that I can leverage these libraries in this kind of a workflow. And that's what I did last week, not last weekend, yesterday actually. Um, and this is what the post is about. So now instead of trying to do everything in SAM from scratch, which is what I was doing before, now I use ML40 libraries as a backend, and I make SAM as a thin orchestration layer on top of ML40. So now SAM orchestrates and ML40 computes, validates, backtests, and executes. I will show this to you in a graphical manner so you can understand it better. This is what it looks like now. We don't have to talk about the details because this is just the beginning of the platform development and it's going to change as I develop it. But for now, it looks like this. Uh, in the beginning, we as an operator, we interact with SAM CLI. It has this orchestration layer to manage all the data and to manage all the outputs and everything. And to do its work, it talks with these ML40 libraries which produce their own information that is used by SAM to make the pipeline work from beginning till end. And yeah, this is the current state right now. There are a lot more details, but we don't have to go into them as of now. The SAM repository is available on my GitHub account under my name slash SAM. And if you want to play with it, you're free to do so. It comes with Apache 2.0 license. And let me know what you think. And this is all I wanted to talk about in this video. If you find it interesting, let me know. If you want to contribute, you can do so as well. And that's all. I will see you next time.